Hello, 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 everybody, and this is Trails in the Sky second chapter, Chapter 6, beginning right now. We're launching right into it, so I can't do much in the way of a recap of last time. We fought that dragon. He was a cool dude in the end. He was like, you know what, sorry guys, but here's like this treasure you can use to rebuild. And we had a really cool scene where, like, Tita and Agate visited the grave of the people who died 10 years ago, and in Revenue, and General Morgan was there, and they kind of like made amends, and Love showed up. They didn't really make amends, but they had like a cool little scene and a little dialogue and stuff and whatnot, and that was the end of the chapter. Huzzah! Who knows what happens now? Like I said last time, we've done the whole tour of the country. We've been to every province of Liberal, so now something's gonna have to shake up a little bit in terms of formula. Or maybe we're going for a second tour, I don't know, who knows. But apparently that shake-up, first of all, is we're beginning with the Capuas here on their delightful little skyship thingy. Let's see how that's going. Whiz! How safe is it to fly a skyship in the night? It's got headlights, so I guess it's fine, but... Oh, there you are. I can see the moon more clearly from here, and I can feel the breeze on my face. Oh, you're being so mysterious, Joshua. Hip! Little sound effect there, that's funny. Okay, looks like you aren't just trying to be cool. This is the sort of thing your job takes, isn't it? The moonlight, the precision of the clouds, the flow of the wind. Every detail is vital. I wish to lower the possibility of failure as much as possible. Lower the... Don't say it like that, you idiot! If you fail, you'll die, you know. Don't worry. The possibility of my failure is very remote. Back in my previous life, I used to conduct missions like this every day. The real danger will come if I succeed. Ooh, so they're launching something big, huh? This is kind of exciting. Hey, Joshua? Do you really, absolutely need to do all this? Huh? You're Erebonian, same as us. I guess, yeah, I didn't really think about that, but like if he was a foster child, and if that village we talked about last time was, I can't remember, he showed up there in that one really early cutscene along with the Capuas. I can't remember if they straight up said he was from there, or if the implication was he was from there, but that was on the Erebonian side, so, I mean, yeah, circumstances mean that none of us can really go home, but I just don't get it. Why do you feel like you owe this piddly little backwater anything? Just let these Ouroboros idiots do whatever they want to it. And hey, it's still not too late, you know. You can come with us, away from Liberal. We can head out to some independent state and raise our flag there, you know? And hey, if you really don't like the whole Sky Bandit gig, we can try and find something else to do. I was talking to Kyle and Dawn, and we were thinking the Bobcat could make a good legit shipping vessel. You know, speed and all. Ooh, the Capuas going on the straight and narrow. What an interesting plot twist if that happens. An airship delivery service. I could see it having some potential. Demand for that kind of service is certainly going up. It'd be a safer job than sky banditry at any rate. Well then, technically we do have some berths open. By the way, it's a really neat little... Both of these character sprites here are really nice the way they're posed. I keep calling it out, but, like, I think it deserves to keep getting called out how neat some of these extra sprites that the characters get are, you know? Like these unique poses for both of them, right? That you do. Once I've crushed the Society's plan, and if I manage to survive, I'll think it over. You needn't worry. This completes our contract. As promised, your cooperation here means I'll consider the favor you owe me redeemed. You can depart whenever, I don't mind. Or get it. Eh? You idiot! Moron! Joke! Who the hell was talking about debts? Forget it! Who cares about you? Just go leap into danger and die if that's all you want to do. Oh dear. That's really... Poor Joshua, like, is not getting it, like what Gisette is playing at, trying to get Joshua to team up with them, but, you know. I don't know. I wanted to say, like, he's like one of those, like, oblivious shonen protagonists, but Joshua really isn't. I feel like, so I don't really get that. Like, he's not picking up what Gisette is putting down. Oh well. I'm sorry, Gisette. Well, I guess maybe it is that he is picking up what she's putting down, but, like, he's not willing to play ball. You know. So he's trying to, like, act a little oblivious, maybe? Is maybe how you want to read that? A young man's voice. I don't know. In fact, somebody indeed says that he's playing dumb, huh? But I don't know who this is, so I don't know what voice to give. I don't know who would randomly appear on this ship, but they say Idios is mercy. Not easy playing dumb, is it? Oh, it's just Kyle. Idios is mercy. It's not easy playing dumb, is it? There we go. I don't know, you can't blame me. I thought like some kind of Ouroboros guy was going to randomly materialize on top of this ship. Given their evil villain propensity, like I wouldn't have put it past them for one of those dinguses to show up here, so... The obvious answer of it being Kyle, like, seemed too obvious, so I overthought it. Oh well. Kyle. I do wish he'd finally grow out of his more childish tendencies. Even so, I think you could have handled that better. It's true. I cannot apologize, but I do feel sorry for what I've done to her. Man, you sure have an odd way of being nice, Astray. You want to make it up to her? Give that offer some serious thought. Astray? Is that his nickname now? If I hear Astray, all I can think of is the Astray Gundam. I'm too giant robot brained, so if you... That's like the only other context in media where like the word Astray is highlighted like that, so I'm like, oh yeah, that really sick spin-off for Gundam Seed. Which everybody, I don't know everybody, but I do believe is a popular thing that people would like to see adapted into like a full work, into a full animation, whether series or movie, but... I say adapted into a full work like the manga being a thing doesn't count, but, you know, that's rude of me, my apologies. Assuming, of course, you won't be joining up again with your nice young bracer lady after this. No, that won't be happening. Damn. In the end, the worlds we live in are too different. Oh, damn, Joshua saying this stuff, like... No idea how hard Estelle is working to reconnect, and he's just like, yikes. She and I should never meet again. It's for the best. Well, if that's how you think. In that case, Gisette's offer does have some appeal, yeah? It does. I am going to give it some thought. Look who decided to show themselves. Dawn? Is that them? I thought that was a weird music cue, that thumping, but what could that be then? What is this? Yeah, it's just like the lad predicted. They're approaching from the northeast. You heard the man. To the bridge. Got it. Yeah, what is happening? Wow, another playable sequence with Joshua? That was a fun break in the... Oh gosh, was it the opening to the... Ruan chapter? I think. No, Ruan, not Ruan, sorry. The Roland chapter, I think, was we got the little brief playing as Joshua and the Capuas. Why not have that here as well, then, I guess? Oh, we found these, like, generic Capua goons. I thought it was just, this operation was just the 4 of us. I can't remember when we did that raid on the bandit base. Former bandit base, like... Can't remember if these guys were there.
The Bobcat's in perfect condition. In other words, everything else is on you.
Hey, get a move on! The boss is on the bridge! Guess we could go also down here, have a quick look. Oh, there's a little recharge point. I'm amazed the boss even agreed to this plan. This sounds bad no matter how you look at it. Oh dear. This build up for whatever this sitch is. We did not need that recharge, but here I did it with it anyway. I wonder why there is one of these here. Are we gonna have an extended sequence playing as these guys?
Oh, there you are.
Oh no, Gisette is still all flustered. What's the situation?
Just what you predicted it would be. Look at the display. Altitude of 150.
That's what the fuck. Let's try again.
Altitude of 1560 yards. Entering Liberalian territory from the north-northeast at 2100 cells per hour. With that kind of altitude and speed, they aren't normal ships. Looks like that special radar of yours is working, huh?
Don't congratulate me yet. We don't know who they are. It's possible they're Erebonian scout ships or something. Such high-tech scout ships? Is that possible? Kyle, do we have any visual contact yet?
Got 'em! Sending the image to your display.
Ooh, can we move this around? No, we can't. That's, Ooh, is that the Ouroboros ship? That super is the Ouroboros ship, right? That we've seen a couple times now. Now there's no doubt. That's our target.
Well, that's the stage set then. Now it gets exciting. Let's do this then. Lad, you're ready for this, right?
Absolutely. Once I'm in place, begin immediately. Don, Kyle, Gisette. Thank you for everything. Our relationship may have been based on a contract, but I'm glad I met you.
What in the... What?
It would be a bit more appropriate to say it once the mission's over with, but I may not get the opportunity. So let me say it now. Thank you. Be well, everyone. Ooh, those are some, like, last word style words. So new.
He just...
Getting mixed up Kyle and Don, the voices there, don't mind me.
Dramatic till the very end.
One more sad scene between these, yep.
Even at the very end, you managed to be so uncute. What's all this thank you business with a face like you walk into your execution? You think hearing that'll make me happy? You think those are the words I want to hear?
Gisette.
Just promise me that you won't do anything too crazy. That you'll come back alive.
Given who I'm about to pick a war with, I can't guarantee anything.
But
I will promise this. Even if I don't succeed at my goal, I will come back alive and give you all my thanks. Aw, Joshua with the big heart.
Will that be enough? Yeah. Don't forget, I collect on my promises, Buster.
Oh, great scene. On the other hand, I'm glad we don't get too many of these guys, because that's whenever we get the Capuas, like, it's super nice. So, you know, points for their restraint, because you could have done a story with just those guys, I feel like. They're really delightful. Ooh, Crimson Soldier. Hold on, are these? I'm pretty sure that is the Ouroboros ship, I'm fairly sure. So are these, like, Ouroboros elite goons? Altitude stable at 1559 R's. Crossing into Liberalian airspace now. Set course for Valeria Lake. Roger. Doesn't look like the Liberalian airships noticed us. Stealth functionality? Nice little piece of tech they loaded us up with. If we didn't have that doohickey, we'd be causing a bit of a fuss right about now, you know. I mean, forget us. Imagine what would happen if those liberal hicks saw that monster coming for them. Doohickey? Who knew? Don't I wish I could see that. What? Are we under attack? The hell are you idiots panicking for? Check the damn radar! Contact! One small ship approaching from 4 o'clock. Database match? Found! The Capua Sky Bandit ship Bobcat. Reinford make. Sky Bandits?
How the tables have turned!
Oh boy, this is super cool. Look at this dynamic chase. Also, massive hero points for the Capuas that their ship's able to cruise along with this super fancy Ouroboros craft, you know? That's, like, impressive, you know? Oh, dude, the effort that went into just having this cool cutscene here. Oh, well, that's a little more awkward. Like, well, we're off the screen. Oh my god, I knew this is what he's gonna do. This crazy guy. Now! This is such a bad plan! Oh, okay. For a second it looked like, oh, this really was actually a really bad plan, but alright, you got it.
Alright, it worked!
Ho ho ho! So it did!
Time for us to beat it, then! Won't that look suspicious, though? That, like, they were cruising and then they just suddenly broke off? Like, I don't know. Ouroboros guys, I would find very suspicious that, you know. Let's see what they say here. The airship is breaking off? What do we do? Do we pursue? No, leave him alone. If they were Royal Army, we'd have to pike them all. But we don't have time to bother with small fries. Understood. Right now, our only job is clearing the Glorious's flight path. Glorious, huh? Okay. Let's head back to base for now. We should let Sir Campanella know about the bandits. Right, he's not gonna commandeer the ship. This whole thing is an infiltration plan, yes? How exactly he knew how to intercept the Ouroboros cruiser like this in the first place, I don't know, but hey. It's a acceptable, like, you know, like, don't worry about it moment in the story. You know, you gotta have some of those sometimes, so, yeah.
They're pulling out as well! Everything went exactly like he thought it would.
Yeah.
Gisette, don't worry. It's Joshua Stray we're talking about. He'll come back safe.
Yeah, he will. He's got a promise to keep after all.
The whereabouts of Bonds. Oh, that's dramatic. Oh, dude. This is gonna be the chapter where Estelle and Joshua finally meet up, right? This build-up feels that way. Well, meanwhile, here we are with our regular heroes. Didn't get that extended Joshua gameplay, so why was that healing spot in the Bobcat? I wonder if we're gonna get to interact with the Bobcat again later, and that's why that healing station is there, you know? We'll have to figure it out. Anyway, oh, I see. Are we getting a debrief on what happened at the grave at Ravenou here, maybe? Yeah. Oh, boy. I was wondering if he wanted to get the last word in. The Blade Lord is bold, if nothing else.
No kidding. And I really screwed up in letting him get away. Sorry, guys. I've got no excuse. No, you made the right choice in letting him go. The graveyard is no place for the living to settle their arguments.
That too, I guess. I was more like you would have died going up against him on round 2. But, sure. Respect the dead and all that as well, I guess.
Hamel, though. Why is that causing an itch in the back of the skull?
Yeah. Didn't Lo mention that before? Do you know anything, Chloe?
I don't, I'm sorry. I imagine Grandmother would know something, but given that it seems to be some kind of state secret, she may not be willing to tell me until I'm older.
Good point. How about you, Olivier? Hammel's in Erebonia, right?
It is, although even we don't speak of it much, so it's always a surprise to hear it brought up in conversation.
Oh, why's that?
Hamel was a village in the southernmost reaches of the Empire, near the Liberlian border. I say was, for you will find it on no map of the Empire today.
Huh? It's not gone, is it?
The village was demolished in a landslide some time ago. A number of the residents lost their lives then. As I understand it, it is now little more than empty ruins and ghosts.
That's awful.
So that's it, huh?
I'm starting to cook here in my brain, like, you know, what might be actually going on here, you know? Interesting. Although, no, no. The Empire would not be quiet about that if what I'm thinking is correct. But, like, I'll talk about it in a little bit later. We'll carry this on, so maybe I'm probably wrong. We'll see. But still, even if a lot of people died, there's no excuse for his actions.
I have undersold the scale of the disaster, I think. Rumor says that very few of the villagers survived. Only rescue units saw precisely what happened. But few living these days can claim to know a Hamel resident.
It was that bad?
It's not unheard of for landslides to swallow entire settlements. They're sometimes called mountain tsunamis because of how they create waves of pure rock and earth.
I have never heard a landslide called that, but sure, why not? It's an odd thing to suddenly bring up in context, however. I mean, what in the world would Hamel have to do with Her Majesty and General Morgan? Or Liberal at all?
Alas, at this point, we don't know enough to confirm or deny anything. Let me poke my old nose around the various corners of the guild to see what I can find out. And enough about Hamel for now. We've other business.
Oh?
First of all, let me give you payment for all you've done.
Alright, what kind of money are we making now? 2,000 for the dragon assault case? Really? We were chasing down a dragon. We fought a goddamn dragon. D+. Ah, okay, there was a second part. 8,000 still seems a little small for having tangoed with a living legend of ancient yore, a giant dragon. But okay. We're C-rank bracers, hell yes. Ooh, Aquamaster rod as a perk. Rod, is this a fishing pole? Ooh.
You went through quite a lot with this dragon, miss. You've done the name of the guild proud.
You really think so?
We still didn't stop whatever experiment they were running. Don't think we can claim much of a victory on this one.
Like all the other ones thus far. Ugh. This also means they've conducted experiments in all of Liberal's major regions. We have to figure out what the Society plans to do next as soon as we can.
Yes, about that. Why don't you all take a break for a little while?
Huh? Rest? But as I said...
Oh, I heard, but I'm serious. You've been running around from Rouen to Gransel to here, solving case after case with barely so much as time to sleep. If you don't take at least a single moment to unwind, you'll snap your springs.
But we can't just take a break in the middle of something so important. We will still need to act if Ouroboros makes another move. I don't know how much time we would have to rest. But Logren does have a point.
The army's patrols have kicked into high gear thanks to all the dragon shenanigans.
Dragon shenanigans.
They shouldn't be able to handle any immediate danger, I think. And I've been meaning to mention, it seems Kurt's team has found it.
What is it?
It's it. What is it?
Huh? It? Wait, like... Why was Estelle shouting that line so loud? Or did they just screw up with the font?
You mean they found Ouroboros' base? Yes, Kurt reported they got a solid lead a few days ago. If they can pinpoint the base, you'll be busy again soon enough.
Sick.
So I really think it would be a good idea to rest while you can.
Is this chapter gonna be then, like, attack on the Ouroboros base? Which, after all the stuff we've done, that would be a change to the formula, is us going on the offensive, so I'm up for that. Also, is that where Joshua's going? Okay, this is all coming together. I see how this plot is forming. Yeah. Yeah, I see.
In that case, I'll take you up on that, Logren. Remember, part of a bracer's duty is to ensure he can keep performing his duties. Getting rest is a part of that.
True enough.
Well, I guess the world ain't gonna end if we take a breather. Bracer wisdom prevails again. Zin, you are a sage and a gentleman. Still, Logren, given that you are suggesting a break, I assume you have a destination in mind? Sharp, Olivier. Truth be told, I got a little something nice from Mayor Mabel. She wanted it separate from your normal pay for the dragon business.
Huh? What else could she be paying us with? Is it gonna be a beach episode? Is that what we're doing right now? That'd be so sick.
Oh, just a reservation at the Kingfisher Inn on the lakefront to the south.
That's kind of a beach episode. It is by a lakeside. It's not exactly sandy beach and like hot sun and all that vibes, but close enough.
She's paid for all of you to stay there for 3 days.
Seriously? Sweet! An overnight ticket. I hope there's 3 of those.
Ah! The hospitality of Boza's beautiful mayor once again shines like a beacon through the fog of weariness.
Yes, it's just like Mabel to do something like this. So we're going on a vacation, right? To the Kingfisher Inn?
That's right. It's a luxurious inn with a fantastic view of Malaria Lake. They're famous for their food, fine spirits, and they provide boats for going out onto the lake.
Hee, that sounds great.
This does sound like a nice little vacation.
Yeah, if we gotta take a load off, Kingfisher's close to the best place in Liberal to do it.
You got that right. Let's not waste Mayor Mabel's kindness, guys. Come on! Ooh, you may now reconfigure your party. And change equipment, apparently. Alright. What a rare occasion we get to fill out the whole party with folks we want. So, okay. It's gonna be... In case we're gonna be doing level ups, which I don't know if we will, owing to, it being a, vacation episode sequence, we'll bring in the lowest level guys anyway.
Ready?
I don't know. I was like, who would I want to go vacationing with? This seems like some kind of relationship values moment. A la certain other games that I might be playing right now on this channel. But, we'll just go with these guys. Change equipment? Why change equipment? You know what? It's fine. I don't need to change equipment, I don't think. So, move out.
Alright, we'll head for the Kingfisher Inn first.
Thanks for doing this, guys. Make sure we all get checked in. Lugren called ahead of us, so I doubt we'll have too much trouble getting rooms for everyone.
Leave it to us, Estelle.
Alrighty. That's their intrepid party off, and we'll do fine with this team. Okay, so we should probably check the guild board just in case, don't you think? I mean, the whole dragon mess has died down, but it might have kicked up some other issues. And I'm still kind of worried. Well, Logren did have a point earlier, remember? There is some wisdom in not overdoing it, and simply going to enjoy the lakefront. You have a point. Alright, let's just tie up the loose ends and head to Valyria Lake.
As you say.
But what if I did walk in there and look at the board? I don't know.